I'm in week 3, but
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, nice personal lead.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Garrett Wilson.
Check,
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try.
Ooh.
Oh, the Saints got to it. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back-to-back carries here.
Oh my God, y'all can't hold the edge.
They needed one, but they're going to
Crazy.
lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
He's right in the middle.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Go.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seat.
That was too slow.
And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the first.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it early.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one
All
falls
right.
right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wants a chance in a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff.
Oh my God, come on.
And they're all the way across.
Everybody else just gets a retarded ass fucking warp animation, but when I do it, my niggas just do that. Just warp right to my guy when they fucking press play.
It just gives everybody
And
a
torque their
little
whole
bit
body
more bounce
mid-air,
offensively
90
because
fucking
you also
degrees.
know
Like, come on, bro.
can set the table for more.
Pass play on 1st and 10.
Hey, man, kid, let's go, baby.
Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Which is
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he?
Get a fucking pick. Let's get a pick quick.
Traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams from
come on, baby. That's your first pick.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's your first pick,
That's
kid.
not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run out the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
They'll run here on 1st down.
Man.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass ball in. And they haul him down after a couple in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd.
Damn it, bro.
But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
And then we come on, I can't even go left. That crazy work. And they just blocked them towards where I'm supposed to run. They literally shift right. And that's so crazy. It's beautiful. That's what happens when I touch stuff. Oh, you don't try things.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
That's why you don't try stuff.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to...
Oh!
It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him.
Jonas.
Close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of
my rookie had a pick, but he wouldn't drop it.
And they created the takeaway.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
This bigger body.
Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, play action. Hits him on the out route. Breaks through and breaks away. Keeps it moving. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh,
wow.
But there it is. Back down the field. We've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Boy, they sure found the right
block
at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Looking in the air here. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead to 8. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 14-6 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Reed now to
Oh,
kick
and
this
the
one away.
Panthers win by one. Bro must have
And this
went
is
for two
taken
and
in
didn't get it.
the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Let's fucking go. Crab legs.
So quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him.
Rapping.
And this one doesn't go far.
Rapping.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
Go.
That'll be the first.
Throw a block, 5-4. God damn, nigga out there for fun. Nigga just giggling and shit, running. Giggling like a little ass kid.
From the 39.
Stupid head.
They'll come out throwing. Hauled in by Olave, left
Oh,
side.
he's stuck in that man. He can't do a move. Oh my god, it's making me spiky because I was spamming circle. That's how you know you're supposed to do it.
There's no
God,
routes on the old proverbial route
you
tree
can't get
cake.
any
It takes more
corner.
trust
Fucking hate this.
than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Pulling nerves.
2nd and
You
6
hop on
coming
this
up here.
godforsaken game and play again.
Throwing off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone.
I mean,
Now
the guy
at
had a
the
possession
15.
catch that. I'm surprised he caught that.
Gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lead by 14. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
He's cooking Trey McBride, I guess.
Splits the uprights. And the Saints lead by 15 now. Reed now to kick this one away. And he
Get in
got
there,
all
McBride.
of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more focus is coming his way.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now for 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to them. Make them defend.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set of downs for him from the 31. To the air now on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action.
I
Pocket isn't holding up.
did have him, but I just needed time.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. They're going play action. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again.
Oh my God. But the lanes be there, but I just be bouncing off
Before
of
getting
it.
brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
They need a touchdown.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome.
Yeah, no more of that. No more of that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Goal to go. They're passing. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points.
Buccaneers 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Cover 6.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right
What they
side.
say?
And the gain only about 2 before it runs out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll air it out on 3rd.
Oh, he just got smoked crazy. What happened?
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but
And a lot
sometimes
better
simple is better.
And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day.
Oh.
The Bucs get lined up,
Fucking
and they
go.
will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
I have to listen to
Defender
that.
arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the kick that lodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short.
And he dropped it. Like, you just can't make it up.
Loose, incomplete.
Drop the corniest shit. But then this nigga can mouse 3 niggas with one fucking hand. Watch. Later he gonna do something stupid.
On 4th and short.
I'm telling you. It's irritating. Like, he do stupid shit, too. Especially in Pendleton.
Great special teams
Let's go.
execution on that punt. It's inside the 10.
He do
reaches
dumbass
the
cut.
8.
But he drops shit like that. Like, come on. Just do it the circle.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Give on 2nd. It's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They're throwing it.
The pass, Poppy.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Fuck. So wait a second. Get rid of this shit.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Back to work after throwing the pick.
Oh, God, baby, I'm like right there.
Hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And it sets up 2nd down.
Come on, baby, pick.
On that last drive, partner.
No shit.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL,
Okay, Zaire.
There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Okay, Zaire.
The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between...
And he goes down. The pressure gets him. They will not take another 2 off that
Coughing.
lead.
Coughing my dick back like a pit named Slick back. Lord
Bucks
Jesus.
get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Boy.
The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
Buccaneers 18.
Reed now to kick this one away.
He press him. Jamie Broderick is such a big, huge night maker.
Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
They've
ready?
got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Come on, ready?
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.
We're back.
So first down from the 41. Here's the one back on the handoff. Lloyd finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go! Cougar 19! Go!
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Set! Set up! Hawk 70!
Working now from the gun. Gets him on the end route. And he stops cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still looking for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Set!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Oh.
Play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard
Oh,
line.
that mile line in the thing.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this
No,
league
that was
is
my
eat
lotta
up
too.
space.
That would have been
Don't get
tragic.
moved off your spot. They just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hot, hot.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That one intended for Trey McBride.
I'm making sure I'm
second down coming up.
Get out of here.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the...
See, every time I trust them,
he really should have used his legs.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd.
Hold on, I got to bench this nigga. No, we're not taking that chance. My lot of... My bruised ribs. No, sir.
7.
Gotta bench you for the rest of the game.
It's 3rd and 7.
I like smoking wax to make my cough go away.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Bucks take over 1st and 10.
Oh.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's fucking go. Let's scream at this nigga.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive.
Give me that.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Saints get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Take go.
Now a give on the counter. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now give left side.
Oh, okay, so
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's complete. This is Olave.
all right, no more touchdowns.
New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
38.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now it's 2 clock down, baby.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Fights his way through a tackle. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back.
I passed a minute. That's
He's
crazy.
going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
I passed a minute and nobody can
The
sprint.
Buccaneers
Like, that is
put just
nuts.
a tiny dent into that lead. Wow, just
I promise you I
sensational
didn't try to let
speed
him
from
score
the
that.
back that time, Brock. He found
Like,
a
I'm not trying to
seam,
get a
got
point.
through it, and
No.
he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters.
I guess I can
And
score
you
again, huh?
love those, and you appreciate guys that
Right.
can get on base. But it's the
I'm gonna
home
try to
run
milk it
hitters that are the
slowly.
difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Back it, blitz.
Now a give running right. Escapes a defender. There he goes on the
Wow.
right side.
Okay.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 25.
Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
19. Let's go, lady.
They'll come out throwing.
Oh, damn it.
Out to the right. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one hits for 30. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Come on, make it. Gravity lock, go.
back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
What's up?
Throw here, third down. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Yanasenker. And the Saints take over as he ties the single-game record with 4 interceptions.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Oh.
In there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, on the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground at 4.
Damn, bro.
2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
At the 39-yard line.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
Ford on the counter. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
A modest gain on the counter. It could recover from the front 7, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Another one for 4.
No.
And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers
Run.
don't always like it because
Fuller
running down, they
lead,
want the
nasty
ball,
streak,
but
and-
a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Ready. Cougar 19.
On first down, they'll run.
Oh.
This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an
Good
athlete
prophecy,
and a
Dave.
bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
At the
So that brings us to the
God
2-minute
damn it.
warning in New Orleans. Saints nearing their 2nd win in the campaign.
We'll spend my boy there. He got 16 carries.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Ford running right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Take that step, Papa.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take it on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Damn, I threw for 8 touchdowns. What the fuck? I guess I did. I guess I did throw a lot of touchdowns to Trey McBride. I was like, all my touchdowns. Crazy. 99 rushing, but he gets that one ability, but I can't put it on him until the fucking playoffs. So fuck with him. All right, let's go. Might take off Accurate and put on that ability. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot to fucking upgrade that. Need a glitch. I can't upgrade them. So it's just cool. But this is what I use. I have to catch him. I don't know. I don't really feel too much of a difference. I mean, I'm getting dudes open. So